name is Joanne Rourke and I'm a human geographer here in the geography department at Trinity College. Human geography looks at the relationship between people and the place where they live. So really it's more of a social science than a hard technical science. There are lots of different types of human geography, like urban geography, cultural geography, economic geography and political geography. My work fits into political geography and I look at environmental issues primarily. So my work is concerned with how people impact on the environment, how they adapt or mitigate environmental issues, and how they think and believe about the environment. So often environmental issues would have aspects of risk and controversy about them. So you could kind of say that I look at the political rows and fights around environmental issues. The methods I use are more social science methods. So I use surveys and I use workshops and interviews and things like that. And my lab, instead of being inside in a room in the building, it's sort of out there in the world. At the moment, I'm working on a project to improve how politicians and environmental scientists communicate with each other. So what's the point in that? Well, every year a great deal of money is spent on scientific research about environmental issues like climate change and biodiversity and water management. If the information and knowledge learned from this research is not used to protect people and planet, then really how useful can it be? While scientists make scientific findings, they don't actually make laws and policies that protect the environment. That's a job for politicians and government officials. But in order to make effective laws, politicians need scientific information. However, they don't always understand it, and communication between politicians and scientists can be quite difficult. And this is where I come in. The research I'm working on is looking at the difficulties that scientists and politicians in Ireland have communicating between each other and how these difficulties can be overcome. So to find out what the difficulties were, I basically ran a workshop with various stakeholders. So in other words, I got lots of experienced scientists, politicians and other stakeholders, because these people usually join in these discussions about environmental policy. I asked all of these different people to discuss the difficulties that they have communicating with one another and to tell me what they need to improve that. And this is what I came away with. Now it looks really, really messy, but by using all this information and all these different views, I'm building a set of tools to help these different groups of people to communicate with one another, so that more of the important knowledge and information uncovered by botanists and ecologists, meteorologists, zoologists, chemists and engineers can all be used to make better policy and better laws to protect the environment.